Misty here today. I'm going to be coloring with you guys in Mermaid Whimsea Deborah Muller for Mermaid. I'm going to be coloring this cute page right here. I picked it because it's just a simple page, it looks like. And I'm going to use, where did I put my dark markers? Let me find my dark markers. Did I leave them in here? I'm going to use my dark markers probably for the background on here. I've seen somebody color this page before and I liked it. They did a good job coloring it. Let's see. Don't want to do here. I want to color skin light color. It's always fun to go in with eyeshadow too. Wonder if this is okay. Hopefully. This is a really good book of Deborah's. After I color this page, I'll show you a few pages I colored. I colored one this morning. Mostly what I'm using is my hoo-hoo markers. I got the new set, so I've been using them to color with. That's what this is a hoo-hoo. This color is powder pink. We had really bad storms last night. It was lightning really bad, and there was tornado warnings. I went on Facebook, and Murphy was posting about tornadoes hitting in Andrews Peachtree. That's probably about 45 minutes to 50 minutes from here. And the lightning was really bad. I went ahead and got up and stayed in the living room with Jack and Pumpkin. And Pepper and Casper come in there with me, and I just stayed in the living room so they wouldn't get so spooked. When it's lightning, it scares Jack really bad, and Pumpkin too. And I left the light on in one room there while I was in the living room sleeping. I went in and took a sleeping pill because I had trouble sleeping because the storm was really scary. I didn't want the dogs to lay near the window, so Pepper laid at my feet, and I told Pepper, I said, "No, Pepper," I said, "don't get near the window." And Casper laid on the recliner. Pumpkin mostly laid on the floor. He was fine, and it helped that I let him out because he stays in a crate at night in the house here. When it's storming from now on real bad, I'm going to let him out and be with him in the living room. Same way with Jack. Pepper and Casper sleeps with me, but Jack sleeps in a crate, and Pumpkin sleeps in a crate too. Tell you what, I've been using a lot of pinks, but don't know why, guys. I used to not really like pinks a lot, and now I really like pinks. The last picture I colored this morning, the mermaid, I colored her hair blonde colors, so I decided this time I would color this one's hair pink. This is a pretty pink color. It's Sakura pink. I've been so thirsty this morning. Something upset my stomach too. I'm not sure where it was. Something did. My stomach is rolling real bad. Now this is a pretty pink right here. So hope you guys are doing good today and coloring along with me for Mermaid. Where you going, Jack? Come back here. Me and Dwayne need to go, when he's off on vacation, we need to go by the bank and check on the account I set up for him, because the new company is going to have online banking where they're the check deposit in the bank. They directly send it to the bank, the check. So I set him up an account, and it costs $50 to open the account, put $50 in it. And it didn't say that I had a certain amount of time to log in to the account I created with the username and password. So it said this. I checked it today. I told Dwayne I'd go ahead and check it and see if it's working. It's been about a week when I set up the account, and it says you've run out of time. You didn't log in time, it said, which was ridiculous because it didn't tell me to log in at a certain time. It said you've run out of time logging in. Please contact your bank for a new password. So I told Dwayne we'll just have to go by there one day when you're off on vacation and check on it and see if they can help you sign up for a new password and tell them we put $50 in the bank. He still hasn't got his debit card, which is fine that all this is happening. It takes a while to get anything started because the company is slow about starting at the nursing home. So we'll have to go by there and check on that. And I hope they don't say, well, you didn't put $50 in the bank. I hope they didn't say that. Because I used my credit card to put $50 in the bank. Capital One, I used it to put the $50 in there. And if they say that I didn't put $50 in the bank, then I'll go on Capital One site and tell them the transaction number. So it's going to use my credit card for that. And there should be a transaction number where I sent them $50 to open the account. There's such a hassle to try to do anything, it seems like. But I was told and I heard that you have to leave Dwayne will have to leave $50 in there to keep the bank account open. But like I said, it didn't tell me that I needed to log in or anything like that. When I set up his account online, it didn't tell me that. I was able to set it up online, and I sent his driver's license. They wanted a picture of his driver's license. I did that. Now this was on the United Community Bank site to verify that it was him. It didn't take long to set it up online. I just hope I done it right. Because I didn't really want to fool with going down there and sitting and me and him, Dwayne, having to sit there and talk to somebody, getting help filling it out when I was going to, we can do it online. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Have to go by and check on it. I remember I had a hard time trying to get my username and password for my bank account. For my debit, online on the United Community Bank. I had to go down there and let them help me set it up. I could not set it up myself. I couldn't get the password to work. But, when I did the username and password, it said that it went through. When I, signed up for Dwayne, it said everything went through, and I called a number asking the lady about it, how long it would take to get the debit card. She said about a week, and it's been a little bit over a week now. But the sooner the better we go to the bank and ask them about it, better off we'll be. Wayne can figure out what he needs to do, and hopefully it'll be working, because I worry about if something's not right. Especially when you try to do something yourself, you always worry and you're afraid. If you did it right, you think, well, in your mind you're thinking, well, did I do this right? It was online banking. I set up for his check to go to online banking. It wasn't a savings account. It was a checkings account. And sometime in Dwayne, we need to go to Franklin and get a Social Security card, because both of us has lost our... I've lost my Social Security card twice, and Dwayne's lost his twice. So we need to do that. We need to get a new card. I can remember my Social Security number, and I can remember Dwayne's Social Security number. But I guess it's good also to have a card on hand. So hope you guys are doing wonderful today. Having some nice weather. Hopefully you're not getting a lot of rain. I don't know when Dwayne's going to be able to get the stuff on the roof, because it keeps raining and he can't never put it on there. I was hoping maybe it wouldn't rain. During his vacation, so he could put the stuff on the roof. That's what I'm hoping. We just get too much rain. And last night was really bad. Heavy rain too, and lightning was bad. And I was wanting to set up in color, but I didn't want to wake Dwayne up. So I just laid down and went on the phone a little bit. I can't believe it's already May. Already. Halfway to Halloween's what I read on Facebook. Halfway there. See, when it's lightning, usually I'll leave the door open and stay in the bedroom. And Jack will lay in there on the floor. I'll put him a cushion in the floor. But the lightning's not really bad severe like it was last night. And I hated to leave Pumpkin in here by himself. We have to treat them like babies. Because they're our babies, you know. Animals are our babies. For sure. I'm going to do this. Make her eyes this color here. This is a pretty color. Yellowish green. It's not really yellowish. Make sure my whole picture's in frame here. I've got my phone way up high again on the stand. Oh well. What do I do with that paper? Okay. Color mermaids is fun. I used to not like to color mermaids, but I like to color them more now, it seems like. I enjoy it more. Okay, now here. It's really dark and gloomy outside. It is. It's just really dark and gloomy. Alright, now I'm going to color this all one pink color right here. I couldn't get my XM radio to come in at all this morning because it's so bad, the weather. So I listened to the app, Sirius XM app, some on my phone this morning while I colored. I told Mom I wanted her and Dad to take me to Silva Sunday because I want to get her some flowers. I didn't hear from Mama yesterday. And the day before yesterday, I called her and she said, I'll call you back and watch the movie. And you know what movie she was watching? She was watching Moonstruck. I've never seen Moonstruck. It's got Sherry in it. But I believe she enjoyed it. She told me it was good. An older movie that Cher was in. Oh, Cher. You wonder what these people would look like without makeup, because I come across a funny picture of Madonna on Facebook, and she looked like a granny with wrinkles, and I was like, well, that might be how she looks without all the makeup, because she's old. Madonna's old, Stevie Nicks is old. They're in their 70s. So I guess without makeup, they would look different. Cher would look different without makeup. I always like wearing makeup when I go out. I just feel better when I wear makeup. Makes me feel more awake, more fresh. Seems like when I go out to put on some foundation, and then I wear a little bit of eyeshadow and mascara and eyeliner and a little bit of lipstick. But around the house, I don't wear no makeup. No. Don't know what I saw at the antique store in Asheville, but you can go on my channel. Don't know what they're for. If you guys can go by and let me know. I don't know. Maybe they're for a dollhouse. It was a short video I took at the antique place in Asheville. And they're little bitty cute mini items. And I've got the video listed as mini items. So go on there and look and see if you can, you know, what you think about it. It was it was nice. It was just a stand of little mini items. I figured maybe for a dollhouse. That's all I could think of. I never seen anything like it. so I took a video. Beautiful puzzle at Goodwill in Asheville, but I didn't have no room for it. It was, I don't know what kind of art it was, but I also have that video if you could go and check it out. It just, it's a recent video of a puzzle in a big frame. And I should have went ahead and got it anyway, because I like the picture. But that's one reason why, too, I got the video, just, to, you know, because the frame was so humongous, I wouldn't have no room for it, the picture, the puzzle. Also, come across a Christmas puzzle at Goodwill in Asheville, somebody put together in a frame. I uploaded that video. There was a nice picture of a lady dancing I saw in a frame. I took a video of it. It caught my eye right when we went into Goodwill. It was on the left. It was really interesting because on the ground you'd see like the sticks, some sticks there on the ground. And then you see her in the middle dancing, the picture of her. And it was eye-catching. The picture was really beautiful. Now the video of Daddy driving through the tunnel, it didn't get a lot of views. It was during daytime. So I went on there and darkened the video, and it still didn't get a lot of views. Of course, a lot of people seen tunnels. So what gets people's eye, what catches their eyes, stuff they haven't seen much. So I darkened the video, and it did look good when I darkened it. But still didn't help get a lot of views. The lady carrying the flowers at Ingles got 10,000 views. People likes watching videos of other people carrying flowers. There was this one little old man. Kid as could be a little old man coming out of Ingles one time, not too long ago, a couple months ago, carrying flowers. And I got a video of that. And it got a lot of views. So people really enjoy watching people come out of Ingles carrying flowers or balloons. One time I got a balloon video and it got a lot of views. This lady had balloons, was carrying them. And it is interesting to see. And I do believe that when it's flower day, like if you see one lady carrying flowers, I saw several. So certain people get to, all of a sudden they get a notion to get flowers. And it's all in one day, it seems like, when they get flowers. And the fun I would have if I could set somewhere where I could take videos all day, you know, and just get videos and upload them to YouTube. At Ingles, if anything, outside, you can sit in the car and take videos, but I just don't have time. There's no way I could do that. I just do that like if me and Dwayne's going to the store, if I see something that catches my eye, I'll record real quick. But if I lived in town, it would be perfect. I could just sit there in town and take videos. It's so fun taking videos. Just sitting and recording videos. I want to color all this picture pink for some reason. I just want to use all pinks on this picture. Now the background, I'm going to use a dot marker in a minute. This is a beautiful pink here. This is pale purple is what this is. But look how pretty this is. I messaged Yahoo and I sent them the links to my swatching videos. So if they want to, they can go on there and see that they sent me some good markers. And I told them I really appreciated them doing that. That all of them turned out really good. All the markers was good. And they was glad I did that. I was going to show a few more markers that don't work. That was Yahoo markers for the past 2 months in the old set. I might do this after I finish this picture. But I'm not going to make a separate video on that. I did the first time. But it was aggravating. I hated to mention it. Like I said, I hated to mention it about Yahoo, the markers. But they're so costly. You want to be able to get a good set. you know. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, about 14 that wasn't good. That was in the older set within a month. Within a month's time, which is really bad. But I am glad. I'm not knocking a who or anything like that. Like I said, I hated to mention about it, but money is so hard to get, and they was really expensive. Full set was. It's like $160. So I thought I'd better go ahead and mention it. And luckily they sent me another full set. And I showed on the video they could see that I was telling the truth about it. That's why I did the video, so they could see. Because I'm sure some people may be dishonest and tell them that just to get markers. You never know. But I wanted to show it so they would know I was telling the truth about it. I'm bad to like to use the same markers and not try something different. Like I've got the Kelly R markers. I need to use those. I think they do good in the Lulu Mayo books. And my Tombow set, I need to use those some in Lulu Mayo also. I ended up giving Rebecca some color by number books because I was getting flooded with, the color by number books was taken over. I had them in a container. I moved them from the shelf to a container, and they was piled to the top. They was just taking over. I had too many of them. Now I kept my Satchin ones, my Color Questopia, my Velva family. I can't part with those, and my clips. But I gave her a bag full of color by numbers. She's got 6 kids, so I hope they enjoy the markers for sure. I give her some gel pens I had refill. No, I didn't have refills on. It's what I had left of the Rions. And they was just sitting in a case, and somebody needed to use them, what I had left of the last set I got. So I decided to give them to her, and I hope the kids can use them. I rounded up some nice bags I had in the closet and put the coloring supplies in for her. Real nice tote bag that's just sitting in the closet. So I thought, well, I'll just get some of these pretty bags and put some coloring stuff in it for Rebecca. Rebecca, you know, Alice is the one I told you about that had the heart surgery. Her daughter is Rebecca, the one I'm mentioning. Now, Rebecca started working at the outdoor center. In about 2011, she took my place when I couldn't work anymore. So she took my place and worked at the outdoor center for a while. Jeremy worked there for a while. That was Glenda's son, Dwayne's sister's son, Jeremy. He worked at the outdoor center for a while, too. Okay, I'm going to turn this around a minute. I was looking back at a picture from 2012. NOC had a dinner, and I was invited to it. And there was a picture on Facebook from then of me with all the workers that I worked with. And one of them was Esther, my sweet Esther that passed away, my friend, and Catherine. It was nice seeing them in the picture. I didn't see Robert. Robert did work down there for a while. That was Kyra's daddy. He's not in the picture. He must have not went to the party. I can't remember if he went to the party or not. But I was thinking he did. I remember sitting and eating with Esther and Lance. And that was in 2012. That just seems like yesterday. But it's a really nice picture of all of us together sitting on the porch. And we had dinner. We had a dinner. She turned out really pretty. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some dot markers. I have, these are Hoo-Hoo dot pens right here. These white ones are Hoo-Hoo dot pens. Yeah, that's all these. Now, if you want these, if you want a set of these, type in Hoo-Hoo dot markers, and they have a set. Here's the colors you get right here in the Hoo-Hoo dot markers. You get quite a few colors, and you just make dots with them. Just make dots. Let me make sure the lid's on. Lid come off of there. Zig Clean color dot. These are metallics. Metallics here. So all these right here are metallics in the Zig dot markers. Let's see. This is the Hoo-Hoo right here. And this is, you've got a larger tip. You've got a larger tip you can use. You also have a smaller tip. Now, if you want to have smaller circles, you use the smaller tip. But I always use the wider tip. And you just dot like this. And it makes dots on the page. That's what you do. Like that. See? It's really pretty. And if you want to add more dots, you just add more colors with your pens, put in more dots. So that's what I need to do, is color a page again with just dot pens. I need to do that. It's been a while. And I've got some bleed over right here that I'm trying to cover up with my dots. Yes, I read this one person was having trouble with their markers bleeding over. And this lady gave advice saying, don't color all the way to the end of where you're going to color, which was good advice, and let your marker bleed out to the line. So just don't color right to the line of where you're coloring, which is a habit that I do. Just color up to the line and let it bleed out to the line. You know, just a little bit to the line there. But it's a habit because I always color to the line. Always do that. Ooh, my stomach's messed up. I'm going to add dots around her because I had that one spot that was bleed over. Just a little bit right there. Add some dots. Well, let's see here. Okay, now the metallic is, I don't know if I used a metallic or not. This is all Hoo-Hoo. Also, I'm going in with more dots. I always got a bad habit of adding too many dots. I go in and I add too many. But it's just so fun to do, going in and adding these dots here. You want to add more. You want to keep adding more dots. It's hard just to add a few dots at a time here and there. She's pretty though. She's really pretty in pink. I like her in pink. This color, maybe I will use. Metallic purple. This is metallic purple. Zig plain dot purple here. I'm going to put some purple in it. So this is pretty. This is a metallic purple I'm using. I do believe I learned about these markers on Lisa's channel, Lisa's Coloring Corner. She mentioned the dot markers one time, and that's how I learned about them. About the dot markers was from Lisa. Just a few purple dots here and there. It's getting muggy. There we go. I think that's enough dots just in the background to do. Dot markers are fun to have. I have, you know, in here I do believe I've dotted a whole picture with dot markers. Let's see. Now I got this book here in 2021. And I colored this page right here, April the 29th. I want to show you the book. It's a really good book. There's a lot of cute pictures in here. I think I dotted a page in here. This is the mermaid book I want to color in this month. Okay, I just did the back with dots, and I used a lot more dots on this one in the background. I did this one 2021, June the 9th. Smaller dots. That would be the Ahoo dot marker I used on this one. So I highly recommend this book. All these pages are beautiful in here. And I have my, this is what I'm going to do in a minute. Okay, now I have my, oh, is it about out? Glaze here. I used my Jelly Roll glaze a minute ago on another picture. There's not much left in this one. But it makes the picture really pretty, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm using my Jelly Roll glaze to add shine. I hope I've got some more of these glaze pens. Because it makes her really pretty and shiny. So I'm gonna put some here on the fish too. Some glaze. And then after I put the glaze on, I'll show you the shine. It made the last page look really good after I, finished coloring. I went in and used my glaze pen. I don't know what I did with my white jelly rolls. I need to find at least one because I use them to write down the day of when I color a page. You have black on a lot of back pages you color. And I need to try to find my white jelly rolls. Let's see now. I'm going to go in right here with this gel pen and cover all this right here and make it shine. And you'll see it after I finish this. I'll show you the shine in a minute. So I'm just going to go over it. Down here too. Let's see, what do I want to do here? You'll see it after I hold it up to the camera in a minute. You can see, you'll be able to see the shine. So this is Glaze Clear, I believe. You can get on Amazon. Jelly Roll Glaze Clear. I think I'll leave that just pink right there, not go over the glaze. And go over the seashells a little bit with glaze. And her hair, I want to go over with glaze, I think. We'll see how this does. It did good on the other page using the glaze. I just want to go over things to make it shine here. can't really use lines. You have to pretty well try to color it in what you can with the glaze pen. And I think mine went out just then, actually. I think my glaze just went out. Do I have some more of these glazes? Because I believe I have more glaze. See how it shines real pretty? And then here it shines right over here in the corner. Her eyes shine, and I was wanting to try to put some here. Let me check in my tin can and see if I have any more of this glaze. Hey, Pepper. There's my white jelly roll. Pepper. I found my white jelly roll, guys. I found it. Oh goodness, I bet you I don't have another jelly roll glaze here. Let's see here. Jelly roll glaze. Jelly roll metallic. The glaze. There's silver right there. There's another white jelly roll. Let's see. Oh. I don't believe that's glaze. Let me see. It's like a silver color. Let's put some of this on it to make her shine. Some of this jelly roll. This looks like, I'm just going to go over her hair with it. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I might have to order some more glaze. Oh, that's really pretty. That brings out the... She looked pretty before. This is really pretty and shiny. Can you... Yeah, you guys can see it now. Let me see. Here you go. You can see the... You might not can see the shine that good. I'll show you after I get finished right now in a minute with it. The shine. This is not a glaze, but this is a jelly roll here. It is evening out. It's evening out more better than the glaze, it seems like. So that's what I'm gonna do. Couldn't help myself. Had to go in here. Add some shine to her. Pepper, is that you? What are you doing, Pepper? It's getting muggy to me. Yeah, that's really pretty. More shine than glaze, it seems like. Yeah, I think you guys can see it better when it's up close here. The shine. See, that's what I should. I'll just do it right now in a minute. Hold on just a minute. Her hair looks more alive to me when it's got shine to it. It depends on what mood you're in, actually, but it just gives her more liveliness to add some shine. I do like using the glaze on hair and lips. It looks really good on her hair and lips, the glaze. Yeah, see? And I want to try to go back and see if I can go over this with more shine. The glaze was good, but it didn't give a lot of sparkle. So I'm going to have to go. I'm going over this again with Jelly Roll, but it's not glaze. Yeah, that's good. And go down here. See, that's a lot better. Now at bottom here. Jelly Roll, it just says hold on just a second. I have to remember. Let's see. Let's see what this is when after I color it with the air. Gold, maybe? Gold Jelly Roll. Very nice. I like it better than the glaze. Okay, here, I'm going to zoom out now. This pink here, the flowers, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to put glitter over it. I'm going to go up here again and put some glitter on this. Should I put it on the, I guess, petals here? Might as well. And the fish again. I suggest just using glaze mostly on the eyes and lips, the glaze. And then Jelly Roll, you could go over better with things. Just Jelly Roll, not the glaze. Yeah, eyes and lips for glaze. Clear. Right on, brother and sisters. Right on, brothers and sisters. She's beautiful. Her skin looks good. I'm going to go back and tell you guys what I used on her skin. Sometimes you can cover some bleed over with glaze. It does good. I mean Jelly Roll, not glaze, but Jelly Roll. Just plain Jelly Roll. Use and it'll cover it up pretty good. Bleed over. Let me color this right here. And this. Not going to go over her skin with glitter. It's like a silver color. Let's see. I'll show you the color I went over her with picture with. Is like a light silver color that I highlighted everything with. So I thought it might have been a gold, but it was more of a silver. That just brings her out really good. It's really light. Let's see what else I've colored in here. This one I colored April the 30th, 2024. And I should have, I think I will. See here, I'm going to go in with the bubbles a little bit on this. Not much, but right here I am. I'm going in on the bubble here with Jelly Roll. So, hold on just a second. All these bubbles right here, I'm going to go over with Jelly Roll. Yeah, just the bubbles right now. hard to see. That first one you can see really good, the shine. So I decided to use some of it on the bubbles and on this page right here. And this one I did on chat 2021, May 28, 2021. Did this one on chat using pencils, crayons, pencils mostly, I think, looks like, and gel pen around the edge here. It's pretty. So they have pretty faces. The ladies in here, they're really cute, and they got cute faces. This one I did this morning, May the 9th, 2024. Now this one I went in with, I covered all the picture with glaze on this picture. You can tell the difference. It doesn't give a lot of shine, the glaze, but it does bring out the picture. But with the jelly roll, you get a lot of shine. Now with the glaze, it just brings it out where she looks beautiful and more live with the glaze. So it did help the picture, and then I used it on her eyes and went ahead and used some eyeshadow on her skin there. Help liven her up. Yeah, I just went in on glaze with all the glaze pen on this picture. But if I had to choose, I would use the jelly roll to cover up picture with, not the glaze. Just the eyes and the lips for the glaze. She looks really pretty. Her eyes with glaze and her lips. And her hair. With the glaze, you do get lines. You can see the lines. It's hard to get it even if you want to go over it with glaze. So you get more lines. Then you do jelly roll. I'll probably end up going over her again with some jelly roll. This jelly roll that I used on the other picture. Let's just see how it does right here on the violin. To give her some shine. Yeah, I like the glaze better. I mean, I like the jelly roll better than the glaze to cover everything with. Now let's go. I'm going to try to go over this again with the jelly roll instead of the glaze. I'm sure it'll look better. Might as well. You do use more of your jelly roll this way, but it makes your picture look really pretty. I do like this jelly roll a lot better than the glaze. I don't like lines, and you get lines with the glaze over items. You use it over. You don't get much shine, but it does bring out the picture. Glaze. It helps the picture also. So now I'm going over it with the jelly roll I used on another picture. This looks good with Jelly Roll right here. Now, okay, that's really pretty. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to go over all this right here with shine. Add some shine to it. I don't like that the glaze gives a line effect. I do not like that. And it doesn't take long to go over this with a Jelly Roll, make it shiny. And it smooths out really good on the picture. It just looks really good, shiny. This mermaid too looks really pretty shiny. I'm going to go over this with the shine also. Yeah, just stick to glaze for lips and eyes. Sometimes hair. Okay, so it's better. Time to go over it a little bit the way I want it. Well, you know, when I ate that Whopper the other day, it didn't upset my stomach. Not too bad. But something I ate upset my stomach this time around. Believe it or not, the Whopper didn't bother me too bad. The Jelly Roll's much better also on the hair than glaze. It's a lot better. It seems like it's a lot better, yeah. The Jelly Roll's a lot better. So she's really pretty and gorgeous. Don't want to go over her skin though with it. Go back over this with Jelly Roll and make it pretty and shiny. So what I'm doing is going over this with Jelly Roll. Up here too. And that's it. That's all. Well, music notes. That way to bring them out shiny. Beautiful, gorgeous. What makes her also is the eyeshadow. It brings her cheeks to life, gives a lively effect to her cheeks. So she looks really pretty. I put some on her cheeks and her skin. Some eyeshadow. I'll show you the eyeshadow I used on this. Okay, there she is. Yeah, she turned out, she's really pretty like that. So you don't see no lines. It just smooths it out. The Jelly Roll does. Gives her a shiny effect. And in the blue, I'm just going to leave it, not put no shine on the background. That's the blue. I don't know, guys, if you can hear my stomach. You might can. So there she is. Let's see if I've colored any more in here. Don't think I have. Pepper, are you okay? No, he does that, guys. Do you guys know what that would be? I hope it's not nothing serious. I'll have to mention it to the vet. Oh, this is similar to the one I colored with a pencil. It looks similar. Where was it? Up here. Well, where was it, guys? It looks similar. There it is. I have it twice in here. Which is kind of good because I didn't really like the way I colored this page. So, I might color it again. There it is. It's in here again. Well, that's good. Just noticed that. And I've had the book. How long have I had this book here? Since 2021. I'm going to show you this right here real quick. Yeah, my stomach's tore up today. Hope I'm not getting a virus. That's what I'm hoping. I hope I'm not getting some kind of bug. Well, these are this is the Oahu markers, you know, from that bad set I got. This is within a month's time. These markers here went out. They just quit. I didn't hardly get to use them. But you can see that they just... That's how they was when I started trying to use them. And then it just dry out like this. Just go out. The more you use it, like that. So, I'm just thankful they sent me another set. You can see how bad the set is. I'm kind of afraid to buy any sets off of Amazon. I am. I'm just afraid to buy it from Amazon. I'd rather, if I had a choice, I'd rather buy it from, look at that. I'd rather buy it from the direct company. So keep that in mind, guys. It's probably best to buy from the direct company itself. Now, I did buy the Tombos off. I thought that you buy from the direct company on Amazon. But now, my Tombos was good, as you saw on video. My Tombos done really well. But as you can see, these are not good. They didn't... I started using them. That's how they done. They just done like this. And couldn't get nothing out of these. We'll see now. But see, it starts, and the more you use it, the drier it gets. But as you can see, I'm not going to make a video again of this. I'll just show it on this coloring video how these markers did. And I'm glad that Oahu fixed the process. That's nothing coming out of there. Look at that. $165. If you can, go on Oahu's site. If you want to buy these markers, and you see my new set from Oahu. You see my new set. They're not bad. All of them was good. So you get the idea, guys, that these markers is not good. This was a set I got off of Amazon on the Prime Day. On Prime. You have to watch Prime. Because a lot of times they'll send you bad stuff on Prime. So that's them. From the the Who set I have, the bad set, within a month. All these right here. And you see how bad they was. So I love y'all, guys. I'm going to try my best to do a video tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to try my best to make 2 more videos. I ordered, let's see, 2 of Deborah's newest books. I ordered Winter Wonderland, a little Christmas book influenced by Carol. She showed the book on her channel. I found it on eBay. It's adorable. And it's a pocket-sized book. She showed it on her channel the other day. I bought that. So I'll do that, a small haul, show those books, and I'll try to do chat too. Tomorrow and Saturday, I'll try to do chat videos. Need to color in the same books I was coloring in. Steampunk Bird, I need to color one of those on camera too. So I'm going to try to do what I can. If I don't have much to chat about, I hope you guys will still enjoy the video. But I'll try to think of something to talk about. Alright guys, I love y'all and I'll be back again. Have a good day.